Today on Artful Things, this would be the last of a three-part series that I was doing on how much I loved art journaling. This last one is a very special one because it's made out of this great book. It's a great size and it's filled with wonderful, wonderful pictures. Wonderful art. What I do is I just take any kind of watercolor or Bristol paper and I just go to town. We'll be doing a really great make today. I brought out some of my collage media, and I also have one more stencil that I want to do out of a 3-pack. It's going to be fun. So if I were you, I would get something to drink, sit back and relax and enjoy the show. As always, I'm your host, Serena, and this is Artful Things. Let's get started. Okay, let's get the party started with my collection of collage paper. I mainly collect food and roughage. Quick little thing there. We're going to use this as a base for our collage. I hope everyone is doing well. I know I am. Like I said earlier, this is the third of a series of how I love art journaling. I treated the page with Jet Sew already. And the other page is I cut out some Bristol paper. Love Bristol. I found this die cut arch. I thought it would be cute there as a little like a cave entrance. What I love about collaging is it gives you an opportunity to use your scraps and also your imagination. I'm going over this with some matte medium, a great adhesive. And here is the Jet Sew. Jet Sew because I said so. What I'm doing right now is just blocking out what I don't need, and I'll be covering it up with paint and dyes. Art journaling is a great way to put down art notes for future references. There are times when I create something from my art journal, I transfer it over to canvas and I have something to look back on. The power of the stencil is mighty. This is the third one of that set. I did 2 other videos with the lovely ladies, and this is the third one that I will be using. It's like a theme, you know, handmade journals, the last of the stencil set. It all comes together. All right, I'm using some painter's tape because it's better for this. And I'm just gonna go over lightly just to get some bearings and placements using a little ink. You can't forget the ruby red lips, now can you? Ta-ta! Lovely, lovely. A great point to bounce off from. And here's another little interesting stencil. I'm going to use this for her hair. It's going to be cool. Lovely, lovely. I'll be moving this stencil around to create some sort of a shape for her hair. As you can see, I will be working on both pages because there are times when art dictates how it wants to be, step by step, inch by inch. Hair and makeup time. We're gonna make her very, very pretty. And here's a still shot. All right, I will be working with her skin toned with alcohol markers. And the rule of thumb is you start with 3 colors, light, medium, dark of any hue. So I'll be going over her face with the lightest, and then I will come back with a medium and blend it back with the lightest. And then when I go in with the dark, the shading, I will blend it with the medium. You'll see what I mean. Okay, here we are with the light. And I decided to go ahead and use the larger tip. It will cover more ground. That little red tiara thing, that was another die cut that I found in the stash. I'll be moving it around before I permanently glue it down. That's just how I roll. Alrighty, now here I am coming in with the medium shade. And you gotta just push through. As I'm doing this, it gets scary. It gets scary looking, but with blending and application, it all comes out at the end. You just gotta push through. Now here I am, I will be blending with the lighter color. Areas where I feel that needs to be blended. I thought I would let the alcohol marker sit before I before I apply the third shading layer. So I'm taking an ink pen marker, kind of going around her hair, giving it a little bit of definition, a little bit of grounding. Okay, here we are going in with the darker layer, and I'm still moving the little tear around. I'm just gonna go around where I want the shading, where I think it should be, what makes the most amount of sense. You get better with practice. The more you do it, the better. That kind of thing. Okay, I'm taking the middle shade, the medium light, and I'm blending it with the darker shade in. And I'm actually pressing in kind of hard, as you can tell by the shaking. One of these days I'm gonna get myself a mic boom and no, a camera boom. So all the shaking will be at a minimum. I digress. Anyway, we're blending it in, and yes, I am getting a little nervous, but I always do because she's going to be very pretty when this whole thing is over with. Now, those are like a pastelish, kind of like an oilish pastel that I'm rubbing on her. This is all Jane Davenport product. She's very much into whimsical and earth tones, and that I like that. So, alcohol markers and pastels, from the powder pastels to the oil pastels and kind of a fluid pastel, those little containers up there, they all work well together. When I'm making my little ladies' faces, making them up, and I kind of think of it how I would put on my own makeup. Crazy. No, I do a good job with my own makeup. And I just kind of like follow my common sense. Okay, this pan that I am putting some more color down, that is those are pastels. And Miss Davenport, she just loves to make things look so cute. But this is more of a skin tonish pastel pack. Now I'm gonna go back over her face and line it out. I'm using a Tombow marker, the fine tip, brush tip end of it. Now here's where you can take, remember we start off with a simple stencil. And here's where you can bring out your personality, how you think she should look. And it can completely change the stencil altogether. It won't even look like a stencil by the time we're all done here. It's not looking like one now. Stencils are a great way, whether it's a face stencil, a shrubbery, or whatever. It's a great platform to build from. Alrighty, we're gonna let all that settle in her face, and I we're gonna work on these leaves. I die cut these from an old die cut, as you can see from the right upper corner there. I found this die at a sale. It was in a box full of other old-fashioned dies, and I still use this set to this day. I give everything a quick little spritz with water so that the ink will wick out. I also went over her face with a medium matte, just to kind of smooth everything out, as you can see. I thought it would be a good idea to put a little blue in because I decided to have sky poking through. The wilderness forest cave thingy. Oh boy. I'm gonna place that down with some more matte medium. Great adhesive. It literally melts paper onto paper. Oops. Beautiful. Well, she has to have some sort of a background, so I decided to go ahead and put her in the sky too. Yay! You probably thought I was going to make her some sort of a blouse or a sweater. No, no, she's getting leaves. That goes into it goes with the enchanted woods theme. We have to put a little grounding so it won't look like she's just floating around. And we grounded the woods too. I also die cut some more shrubbery to place around. Like I said, this is a great scrap buster. I have a lot of little scraps and stuff, so die cuts like this is fantastic. I found some paper flowers, and I thought it would be a nice little addition to fill in some of the I don't know, just fill in some spaces. Yeah, that's it. Anywho, this is the part of the video that I thank you for sticking around if you made it this far. I truly want my videos to be inspiring and helpful. Art, collaging, mixed media, all that is so relaxing and it's very good for the soul. Look at her. She's gonna have some bling bling. Bling bling. I hope my videos will encourage you to get out your art supplies or go buy some and start creating something wonderful. Well, here comes the grand finale. And until the next video, I love YouTube. Bye-bye.